Assalamualaikum everybody. Welcome to another video. This is a short video with regards something that you're gonna do in addition when you read certain verses in the Quran, and this is a thing called Sujud Tilawah. This is an infographic I just made for my class. I'm gonna give you the details in the description box below how you can download this for your own reference. So just a short overview about this is not going to be lengthy. Sujud tilawah basically is a sunnah, single prostration, following the recitation of specific verses from the Quran. So after you read certain verses, okay, and then you will see something which is this sign, which is this mihrab or the prayer niche sign. Not necessarily just this design, depends on the mushaf that you have. It might be a bit more colorful, it's a bit more intricate than this. Now, this one you will find in 15 places in the Quran, and like this Surah Al-A'raf, Al-Ra'ad, Al-Nahl, Isra, Maryam, Al-Hajj, two places here, Furqan, An-Naml, Sajda, Surah Sad, Fussilat, Al-Najm, Al-Inshiqaq, and Surah Al-Alaq. So at any time that you see verses with the ending with this, and basically they all appear at the verse ending, not somewhere in the middle of a verse. So you can just make a sujood. So the sunnah is to make a sujood. All you need to do is to face in the direction of the qibla and then make the intention, nawaitu sujud littilawatil Quran lillahi ta'ala. So whenever that you're reading the Quran, whether you're sitting down, when you're sitting down, it's easy because you can just move the mushaf aside and then you will just make the sujood. Or if you are reading a particular verse or surah from the Quran during a prayer, let's say in the prayer you read Surah Al-Alaq, Iqra bismi rabbikal ladhi khalaq, and you read this until the end, it is a sunnah that you make a sujood, and this sujood must be made before you make your ruku. Okay, so this in the prayer there is no ruku involved, there is no i'tidal involved. That means once you finish wasjud waqt tarib, you make the intention to make the sujud tilawah, and then you go down into sujud just once, and then you come up again to continue your prayer. It is a sunnah that you read another surah. So after Surah Al-Alaq is Surah Al-Qadr, so you just continue with Surah Al-Qadr, and then after that you proceed to do your ruku and i'tidal to complete that rak'ah. But that is in the prayer. For example, if let's say Surah Al-Sajdah, okay, وَهُمْ لَا يَسْتَكْبِرُونَ, usually people read this, and if you, maybe for most people they've encountered this a lot more times, if let's say they frequent prayers for Fajr on a Friday in the mosques, usually Fajr time on a Friday, the Imams will usually read this. Or if you've gone for Hajj, Umrah, and then you pray Fajr on a Friday at Masjid al-Haram, Masjid al-Nabawi, or some of the mosques over there, then the Imams would usually read this, especially in the first rak'ah. So what happens here is everyone will make a sujood, and then everyone will rise up after the imam, following the imam, and then he will continue reading a few more verses, and then after that he will make his ruku to complete that rak'ah. Now in the sujood, what do you do? Basically, there is a dua, a short dua. So I'm going to read for you. Sajada wajhiya lilladhi khalaqahu wa sawwarahu wa shaqqa sam'ahu wa basarahu بحوله وقوته فتبارك الله أحسن الخالقين. You just read this once, and then after that you rise up again. So if you're doing the sujud from the prayer, you rise up to the prayer again in the standing position. If you are doing the sujud from when you are sitting down reading the Quran, then you just sit back again. You do not need to give a salam. Basically, you just sit back again in the sitting position, and then you just proceed to do and to continue reading the Quran. You do not have to give the salam. It's sunnah. It's sunnah to give the salam, but you don't have to. Yeah, it's a sunnah. Now the thing is, if let's say you forgot to do this sujud tilawah, well, it's okay, right? It is a sunnah. It is not a fard. It is not an obligation that you do this, but this is a sunnah mu'akkada. So it will be good that if you can make this uh, a habit. Now, the thing is, sometimes there are certain situations where you may also not be able to do the sujood. Maybe the location, the place, and the situation may not be feasible. So this is when you can actually substitute the sujood by reciting Subhanallah, Walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar 4 times. Okay, 4 times. There are some that says 3 times, but 4 times. Yeah, this is the jumhur. So this is a bit about when what you do when you see a verse that ends with this mihrab sign, and this is to indicate Sujud Tilawah. So hope this helps, and I see you in the next video.